Gumayushi and Keria on Draven and Pike to kick things off. It's going to be a bit of a gauntlet today for T1, but they're starting things off with an exciting one.
And all I'm going to say is, I didn't think the odds were super high for the big bot lane until I saw Jessica's mustache. That thing is sick. Now I believe. If this man can't solo kill Gumayushi with a mustache like that, it's not going to happen. We'll have to wait. We'll see. For now, Faker going toe-to-toe with Senkux, a player that Betty and I have not cast in a very long time, formerly known as the Void King. I've not picked one of his signature options.
I think it was Misfits back when we originally cast him a while ago. Yeah, it's definitely been a while.
This is the Boomer desk we'll be making exclusively very old.
We are definitely old. Vizicachi's Poppy. You know, that was something that you couldn't afford to give him back in the day. It's really going to be tested by one of the European legends. Bit of trade in the bot lane.
You know, Schalke there's respect. Full committing here on the level 1. Braum passive, obviously incredibly powerful. Usually very tough to fight the Halo Blades Pike in the early levels. Just too much flat AD, too much early damage. But some solid trading back and forth. Keria continuing to land hooks, but he's a beefy boy there on the bottom side. Got the exhaust, ready to take a bit more damage. Vizicachi, on the other hand,
I mean, he's not going to have a great time against Akshan, is he? He's doing what he can for the time being, 4 CS to 10, but Zeus going to have all that wave control and the pressure in the early laning stages.
You know the scene in Captain America where he jumps on the grenade?
I do remember that.
Yeah, that's Vizicachi when he locked in Poppy with the enemy team having an Akshan. This man sacrificed himself.
That's Vizicachi, man. He always does it for the team.
Big. So, yeah, we'll see. If it's
going to be fun when seeing if he can knock this Briar out of the team fights. Of course, Briar, a champion that, well, this is our first opportunity getting to caster in what will be a professional, semi-professional game event. And it's going to be in the hands of Owner. Now, this is a champion that when people got their hands on it in solo queue, it was a bit of an infest. Obviously, the champion, you lose control, and it's a difficult champion to control. So I'm excited to see what Owner can do with it, but we know that its dueling price, its 1v1 proficiency is terrifying, and the pick potential, the cross-map, the global that you have on the ultimate is something that Big is going to have to be cautious of as we get later on into the game. But the top lane pressure is difficult for Vizicachi to deal with. He's doing what he can. Densey in the top side river looking to grab his first scuttle of the game. Yeah, a little bit tricky. Obviously, the upfront CC and burst damage of Poppy could be good if they want to play for a gank there, but there's not really much of an angle. Owner clearing through the jungle a little bit faster, has level 4 already. Is he just going to walk at him? The Briar Classic. Well, he does have to push in top. And he knows that Faker is there to support him. He's looking for camps to steal, but there's nothing up and available. So both junglers just going to go back to base, and Densey can just go grab his Krugs on the bot side of the map.
Yeah, not going to cost Densey too much is the good news, but respectable moment from Owner there, just walking in fearlessly, knowing that he wins the 1v1, and that not really anybody on the side of Big who can come to support at that particular moment. For now, it's just pressure across the map. Nobody's killing anybody yet, which I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
see the Pike Draven lane.
Under 16 minutes, high expectations, 4 minutes
20
in.
for Sheepy. We need a 5-man tower dive around 6 minutes. So we have 1 minute and 30 seconds before all of Big is
alive and well right now.
Yeah, forced to come in. Maybe look for this tower dive.
You should be able to secure that. Scuttle Crab as well. No real contest. And yeah, a pretty slow game. Overall, T1 have been able to build a bit of an early advantage thanks to the pushing lanes that they do have, that in top and bot specifically. In mid, you can see that wave constantly going back and forth between Senkux and Faker. Vizicachi does have the mana advantage.
Doesn't quite get the angle right though. Zeus not even forced to burn cleanse there, so we'll just walk away. Almost 20 CS behind now. Definitely going to feel pretty bad, especially if Akshan is able to get out of the lane. Densey hovering, waiting in the background. Spotted, most likely, by that vision. Now definitely spotted. As the mist comes out, Keria managing to land the hook on an isolated Jeskla. No follow-up as Kuma's just going to prioritize the CS, but will stagger the back timings. Make it that much easier. Try and punish here.
No, I mean, it was very nicely done by Keria. Good interrupt from him. Ultimate going to be used from Zeus just to help push that wave underneath the tower. Keep your eyes on the supports now as they've gotten their first bait and will start to look to move around the map. Early boots picked up by Keria means that he has his eyes on the mid lane, going to be looking to work with his jungler. His Owner already starting off this dragon. Level 4 dragon secure. Not something that can be quite a scary thing to do in the other game. Densey looks for an opportunity.
Walking up to Zeus. Zeus flash and cleanse available. Can he sidestep this down? He does. Clean movement thus far. Vizicachi is he going to try to look for the knockback in the wall. Zeus, nice positioning thus far. Just walks away. And he's continuing to auto. The man absolutely fearless. Oh, he's not done. He wants a little bit more. Densey now stepping up. One more stun could just do it, but he's just not able to connect. Here comes Carrier. It's the surprise Pike. Going in, looking for the hook. Not going to connect. Vizichachi wants it so bad. The shield, he can't get it. Burning, ticking down. First blood for T1 on the top side.
Nice play there from both sides. Vizichachi thought he had the damage to take down Zeus. Carrier looking for a little bit more. Oh!
Reset now coming through. Carrier needs to get the hell out of there. Heroic swing. Densey, how much Akshan has he played? How ready is he for this moment?
I mean, he gets the kill, ends up being a 1-for-1 overall. Zeus playing at the very edge there with such low HP. Densey with the flash. I think it was the flash W, flash Q. I'm not entirely sure he ended up getting that secure, but he draws a kill onto Zeus. 1k gold lead in favor of T1 for now. Carrier going to hold that wave for his top laner. With no TP on Zeus, he's doing him a massive favor. That's a lot of farm that's not going to be lost.
True. And holding on to 25 CS advantage at this stage, closer and closer to Blade of the Rune King, which is going to make Vizichachi's life a nightmare. As if this lane wasn't difficult enough. Carrier continuing to hit hooks there, but is just going to die. Vizichachi now going to go for the knockback. Going to hit both. He's still got it, folks.
He's still got it. It's
He's
the
still got it
himself. Vizichachi punishes Carrier. Now there's an opportunity in the bot lane.
Gumayushi, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesper needs to get out of there, but he flashes back into it. No! Oh, it's embarrassing. In front of so many people, the mustache did not save him.
Gumayushi does not care. He stood his ground, gets to level 6 thanks to the isolated XP, and is able to find a 2v1 kill. Big saw that opportunity, but it resulted in nothing. Densey will secure his Raptors there. But all right, Big going toe-to-toe with T1. The goal difference obviously in favor of T1 for now, but at least Big is willing to fight.
Certainly. That's exactly what you want from a match like this. Just be willing to scrap. Don't go quietly. And Vizichachi here, not here to take shit from Carrier. Not gonna lie to you.
He's not. Look at Carrier. He's level 4. He's playing at the very edge, but a really nice interrupt means that it's difficult for his teammates to assist, which means that a really good ultimate there from Vizichachi. We don't have time. We're back into the live.
That Briar's going in. She can't control herself. She just has to keep going. The Bloodthirst coming out. The E still available. Now it will. Big damage, but not able to find the kill. Sencook's now trying to get out to safety. Carrier, 2 stacks rather on the concussive blows. We'll start to back away. Both sides walking away relatively unscathed.
Really nice flash ultimate there from Faker. Densey with the ultimate to get away to safety, but still connects onto 2, but the damage isn't quite there for T1, so they can't convert it into any more kills. The gold gap continues to get bigger, though. Plate's being secured in bot. Another plate going to be secured in top lane as well. And T1 just leveraging the pressure that they have over the map. You can see nearly a 50 CS discrepancy in the top lane now. Vizichachi mechanically doing what he can, but the gold doesn't lie. He's still struggling in this lane.
Yeah. Kind of tied his own hands behind his back with this pick in terms of the individual 1v1 matchup, but obviously has shown that he knows what he's doing, can get high value out of it as we move later into the game. Biggest concern, if you're hoping for more from Big here, is that T1 haven't really bought their items yet. They are starting to cement a pretty decent gold lead. Once those first items come through, they will be much, much stronger overall. It's going to be that much easier for Guma, as you can see the picture-in-picture on the side of your screen, as he's grabbing a few more plates. Once Trinity Force is online, it's going to be pretty unplayable on the bottom side.
Yeah, I mean, this Draven, once he gets an early lead, is already a terrifying thing to deal with, but in the hands of Gumayushi as well, it's going to be a challenge. We saw his sidestepping in the World Finals. We'll see how Big can manage it as Densey in a 2v1.
Trouble, Carry a big burst damage to no level 6, can't quite finish the kill. Densey now running, Owner on the chase. Ultimate gonna come in from the Draven. Sencook's still backstepping here, looking to get a little more damage on it. Owner, sustain is there. Pullback is clean from Carrier to stop the potential fall. Now trying to burn down the Briar, they will be successful.
I mean, once you're in, you're in. You know, you don't have much of a choice in that situation.
Yep.
Owner kind of committed to the fight. Carrier couldn't assist anymore. Faker wasn't in a position to rotate. Big find themselves the kill lead for now. The Herald not going to be taken, though, as 4 members, well, 3 members, I should say, still hovering around this Herald for T1, and Big instead choosing to reset, spend some of that gold that they've been able to pick up. But not in the worst positions so far. Next Dragon going to be spawning in about 30 seconds. Vizichachi, a big health advantage in the top lane.
Yeah. Brilliant as Zeus spends. He's not that much stronger. The extended lane in, of course, with more life to maybe get some of the time. Vizichachi now chasing, going under the tower, going forward to make sure he gets the solo bolo! He still got it! The most veteran player on the Rift just making it work. Owner gonna come in, does not respect the sacred rules of the 1v1, but will grab the kill, will grab the follow-up.
Respect to Vizichachi. Zeus His wave state was in an awkward position. He wanted to get that last push out, but Vizicachi, knowing that he had the health advantage, knowing that he just got a base off, able to find this kill, sidesteps the ultimate from Ona. Ona then has to commit to the flash. But Vizicachi can walk away proud. Got the world champion top laner. The man's been playing.
Yeah, he might be a world champion. He might be 50 CS on you, but he didn't solo kill you. You got that over him for the rest of this game. That said, now that the Blade of the Rune King's there, it's going to be pretty hard to replicate that particular set of circumstances.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, there's going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky.
But maybe I will say that like Poppy is designed to be a frontline, right? This Akshan, while it can be a bully in lane, if Poppy can get on top, can still take some decent trades. But as you can already see, yeah, that's it's a very nice trade there from Zeus, doing what he can for Vizicachi. Senkux and Faker just continuing to farm in the mid lane, and as we said, that dragon is now up and available. Densey on the top side of the map though. It's T1 that have control of the bot side. Keeping my eyes on Carrier once again. Look at him as he moves out onto the mini-map. Looks like he has his eyes on the top side.
Chachi has to be careful here though. Staying too long in lane, this low, with no information on where Pyke is, can always be a little bit risky, but they're going to go for a proactive play instead. Nice engage coming through with Vizicachi burning. Senkux can't even finish the job. He just needs to walk up. He just needs to push R, but it's a sneaky little Akshan, and now Senkux has to block the comeuppance. Minions are actually going to do the job for him there, and in goes Carry. A clean sidestep coming in. Faker on the way as well. There is no way Senkux gets out of this one. Just a matter of time. Dark Sphere on the ground, trying to get a more space.
It's the fancy feet, Senkux.
One auto. Knockback is there. Zeus waiting over the wall. Senkux just wants to push R on Zeus, and it's not enough damage! He cannot finish the kill. He will go down.
T1 punish the play from Big. Senkux roaming from mid to top, trying to catch Zeus before he can get a reset in, and they're not quite able to do it. You can see here, the overcommitment already made. A really nice ultimate comes through from Carrier, secures that kill onto Vizicachi, and then with Faker right to his side, it's an easy secure. Senkux does what he can though, knows he has the flash. If he can get this kill onto Zeus, but the shield comes out from the passive, and that's enough to mitigate any secure. Well played there by T1. And now they ballooned it to a 4K gold lead.
And Owner, once again, in trouble here. But over the wall is Pyke. Nice interruption there, but yeah, not going to be enough. Senkux will grab that kill. Bit of revenge for what happened on the top side of the map. 2-1 now for the Syndra in the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of a mistake there from Owner. We've seen that for the second time in this game.
No, I'm sorry, Vetty. When you overextend on other champions, it's bad play. When you overextend on Briar, it's using the kit as intended.
All right, that's fair.
That's going to be one who's dead.
Actually going to use his kit as intended.
Yeah.
He secures himself a nice chunk of gold. With the Trinity Force already completed, the execution from the ultimate will give him a fat sack. Vizicachi now in some danger. The chase comes through from Zeus.
Level 11. Vizicachi just hiding the brush as long as possible. There's the comeuppance. Tower in the area, but Vizicachi holding on. Zeus could probably just redive here.
He's looking for it.
Has to be careful though. A ton of CC obviously for the Poppy. Body block, needs to get him into the tower. Knock up, trying to sidestep, gets the shield, pushes him back.
Chachi?
One more. Chachi! Oh my god! He's so good! Why are you disrespecting this man? Have you seen him play Age of Mythology? Learn his name!
Vizicachi on the Poppy, being recognized internationally right now. You cannot show this man disrespect. They get another kill onto Owner. The goal gap might not be in Big's favor, but they are making a name for themselves as they are fighting toe-to-toe with T1.
They are still horrendously far behind.
So far behind.
So far behind. Even Chachi, despite his heroics, is 1,000 gold behind individually. But some heroic moments nonetheless. T1 obviously slowly but surely just extending this gold lead more and more. 2-0-0 for Guma, the Triforce, the Collector. I don't think anybody can walk into this guy 1v1. And Zeus, you see the idea here. It should be such an easy redive. But Chachi just tanky enough to turn this one around.
Yeah, I mean, he's so low, right? But he realizes he's got to clear out the minions as quickly as possible, so that's exactly what he does. The interrupt gives him a bit of time. Then the knock-up means that it just buys time for the tower to do the majority of the work. The slide back doesn't secure the stun, but it does get Chachi close enough to be able to get enough damage himself to be able to turn the kill around. Extremely well played there by Chachi. Owner can't get that pick onto Chachi with the ultimate either. He ends up getting caught out. Lifesteal, you can see it's absolutely massive from Ona, but it's not enough. As Big find themselves another kill, while T1 will get that tower in the bot lane.
Certainly will. Now Vizichachi, I imagine, might have a little bit of a harder time sticking around. Carry a nice backstep there. It's the heroic charge.
I did not expect this game to be very focused around the top side of the map. There have been a huge number of ganks here, so many plays.
Uma, instant cleanse, going to take away from the Varus ultimate. Owner again whiffing on the ult, 0 for 3 on the last couple. Owner now locked up trying to heal, and
he is still figuring this champ out, I feel, Dracos.
Faker now moving to the backside, though! 4-man ulti carry, a clean in-house! Owner might have been a little bit lost, but the rest of T1 certainly found the difference.
And that is Faker. A beautiful flank from the GOAT himself. Finds it onto 4.
But you see the laughs on the side of Big. They know they've just been entered forever into the
I mean, I would take great pride if I just got 4-man ultimate.
You're in this highlight reel forever.
Yeah.
Owner sprinting it at the start of this play, in this highlight reel forever.
Yep. And then Faker, I mean, he should be spotted, but they tunnel too much on the tower. Proto Belt, flash, ultimate onto 4. Look at the ulti from Gumayushi as well. The combo is flawless. I thought the execution from Carry is what would get himself a triple kill, but it was that Pot Blossom. Faker doing a great job, kind of taking all of the wind out of Big sails.
Yeah, running out of wind at this point, most assuredly. Harold's gonna get summoned mid. Will likely get the charge. No, just enough damage. iProc coming in from Owner to make sure the charge will not go through. That's a bit punishing for the side of Big, but they do have first setup on the Drake here. T1 already at 2. Do not want to let them start stacking up here. Drake's, of course, hit a little bit on the patches between Worlds and now, but still obviously pretty powerful overall. Barrier waiting over the wall. The hook will not do it.
Ambitious.
Objective bounty claim. Vizichachi once again going in, this time his target, Gumayushi. Can he once again 1v1
sidesteps Chachi's ult. Gumayushi continuing that fancy footwork. Oh,
Briar's going in, she's got no choice, she has to. Baker walking up, that's a fake pike. Trying to body block. Carry standing behind. Faker now locked up. Good damage. Faker is going to get taken out. Vizichachi now pushing him forward. That's going to be the reset, though. Carry able to get one back, but he instantly gets taken down. Diego resets now coming in. Everything from the Nico going to miss. Densi coming back. Stealing away the pike. Can he catch Zeus? Zeus running. We'll be fine. The play is going to fizzle. Big should be able to break mid here if they can get the wave up, but they just don't have enough creeps to make it happen.
I mean, it's a favorable fight for Big at the very least. They can slow down the momentum of T1. They're able to get a couple kills to themselves, get a bit more gold, means that they can maybe complete a few more items. But T1 kind of testing the limits there with their champions. You'll see here, Gumayushi gets focused down by Vizichachi. The follow-up is difficult, but look at this sidestep here. Oh, so clutch, able to avoid the ultimate from Chachi. And T1 see this as an opportunity to re-engage. The ultimate comes out from Ona. Leon creates space between him and his and the rest of his team, I should say. But a really nice stun there from Senkux. Delays the engage from Faker, and then Big can actually turn this one around. And while a good ultimate from Carrier secures a kill, once Ona's in, there's nothing else that he can do. So Gumayushi forced to flash away, and it ends up being a nice couple kills for Big.
Certainly does. And of course, this is kind of the difficult thing about the T1 composition. You heard them mention it on the desk. A lot of solo queue-esque champions, let's say, with the Briar and the Akshan. And while they certainly have their strong points, you know, they're not the traditional front-to-back scaling option, and you can see in the fights there, if Owner's hitting a priority target, if he's on a backliner, Briar looks oppressive, looks turbo-IFA. But if you run into Braum or Poppy, you don't do anything, and you die faster than you're going to kill that front.
It's also really easy to just isolate you from the rest of the team, right?
Jessica in trouble, heroic swing. Sidestep there to deny the second half of the Draven. Ultimate Densi now stepping in, cleanse out from Zeus. Owner in the backside, Senkux set to get taken down here, but surviving just now. Densi gets the reset, can go forward. He is the Briar. Can he turn this back? Faker now going to be forced to use the pop possibility. Zeus on the backside. Here comes Gumayushi. Will he be strong enough? That's one. Faker finds it. Vizichachi now has to run for his life because one reset coming through Carrier. Zeus, Jessica now walking in the TP on the backside as well. Maybe they can keep this one going. Guma is going to look for a little bit more. The pushback is there, but the scatter of the week will not connect. Guma tearing through the fight.
Was that a quadra kill for Jessica? It was. 4 secured for him. Initially, it looked like that he was the one getting caught out by T1, but he's able to turn it around. Nice fight there from Big, demonstrating that, you know what, T1 are getting overzealous in quite a number of these fights. They're really trying to force these plays. They want to make a play for this tier 2. They get the flash out from Jeskla. And then you see here, the ultimate coming out from Ona round to the backline. Senkek splashes underneath the tower. The ultimate comes through, which means that they can separate him. Now 3v5, well 3v4 I should say. Ultimate only connects onto one from Faker. And while they are able to get this kill into Dempsey, it's just a chase down from the side of Big. Carrier doing what he can to get something back. But Jeskla, really nice sidesteps, good auto attacks landed. There's the quadra kill secured, and he says, you know what, I'm not going to take that fight against Gumayusi. I'll take this fight win for now.
Very well played. And it's the Radiant Virtue Varus, which if you haven't seen it, is annoying. Very good, very annoying. Just on the backside, healing up already. Keeping Leon healthy as well.
Baron now on the cards. Dragon up in a minute and a half, but you imagine that posturing around this major objective. T1 have shown that they want to fight. They have the gold lead. 3 items completed for Gumayusi, sitting on a BF sword as well. And as I say it, there's the Baron start.
Yeah, Owner with all that sustain makes it pretty easy to shred through this objective. Vizichachi gonna knock one out. That's a fake Faker in the area. But Zeus untouched means he just gets to shred through Vizichachi's healthy bar, and that is probably one dead Poppy. You don't get a free pick, essentially, just because Big want to walk up and contest and look in this area. Dempsey waiting in the darkness. Faker over the wall. He hits 2, and instantly the fight is ended before it can even start. Faker on the backside, untouched. Senkux is still standing. Dempsey still standing. But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Owner continuing to step forward. Zeus there as well. Gumayusi, everyone on the hunt. Here comes Carrier. Senkux pulled back. Dempsey's going to need to find a ton of resets to try and turn this one. He turns his attention to Owner, but Owner has just too much sustain. It's a double kill for Gumayusi.
A really nice fight from T1 once again. They use the Baron to find that opportunity. Vizichachi overextends. With him gone, T1 used their numbers to find a good collapse. Nice flash over the wall from Faker. Means that he can set up the play for the rest of the team to follow through. And T1 get a convincing fight, and they're looking to secure the Baron.
And you know what? We're past 20 minutes. All of our analysts are wrong. None of their predictions are correct. That's fair. You know?
I mean,
GP underestimated Vizichachi. I'm sure that's going to feel like a big betrayal.
He's going to regret that for sure.
But here
he oversteps. Gam, I guess, he thinks the Gumayusi, I don't know. He dies to Gumayusi, the TLDR. Faker though, really nice flash over the wall, finds it onto 2. Gumayusi with really good damage as well. Owner with the ultimate. And you can see here, Big is just forced to retreat. Gumayusi with the chase down. I think that when it came to this draft, T1 was like, let's pick some for fun and let's pick some super try-hard. And if all else fails, you've got Faker and Gumayusi. And they are coming up big right now, 7-0-8 for the Draven.
Yeah, and however tanky Vizichachi thought he was, he's not anymore. That's a Lord Dominic. Scars that out of him is strong. And, you know, there's a reason that a lot of these items are disappearing next season, because once 80s hit this threshold, tanks are fake. Right now, Vizichachi, very fake tank. Zeus is going to start to look to shred through. Faker waiting there as well. Guma solo pushing on the bottom side. I don't think anyone can walk up and try to contest him 1v1. Faker going to fish, going to find the knockup onto 1. Zoning away now. Zeus uncontested on the side. Here comes Owner as well. Owner's ultimate used, but did not connect. Big now retreating, buying a bit more space. Varus ultimate gives him a bit of room. Owner not going to get locked up as Guma just continues to push forward. T1 only playing on 1 lane of pressure, however. But they have such a massive gold lead that if Guma autos anyone, I think they die in 2 shots.
I mean, yeah. Yep, there's his 4th item. He doesn't need the tier 2 boots. The cannon will be cleared. You can see Owner has moved over to mid. He's trying to create another point of pressure. Carrier's hovering in the fog of war, shadowing between the 2 lanes. Looking for an opportunity with his team. Here comes the next minion wave. Can Big continue the hold? There's a pick.
Pull back over the wall, Sengo's using the flashback to safety. Come up, it's going to come out, but should be easy for Dempsey to block, and Zeus gets right, it's on top of him. Zeus playing like an absolute mad lad, slowly going to get burned down. They don't quite have the damage. Jeskla now flashing away. Owner has stepped a little bit too far, but the tower has already fallen. Inhibitor will just be next. And here comes Vizichachi on the flank. It's a long con. He knocks back Faker. It's Guma isolated. It could just be a massive shutdown over the hands of Jeskla. The bomb. Braum body blocking all of the shots. 1K shutdown coming through for Dempsey. Vizichachi keeping the chase going. Fake Faker backing in the brush. Real Faker trying to back as well, but he will get stopped. Faker going away. Will make it out to safety. Big not out of this yet.
But a really nice collapse from Big there. Really good flank from Vizichachi. Again, T1, they are really just playing at the very edge, demonstrating the gold advantage that they have, and they're really trying to throw that wallet around. A very overcommittal dive does secure them the inhibitor, but of course by committing that hard, it makes it easy for Big to be able to turn it around and punish them. Of course, that's not going to close the goal gap. 10K still in the favor of T1. And you're going to see here, forcing the flash out already from Senkux means that Zeus sees an opportunity where he thinks he can dive. This draws the attention away, so as Zeus is committing, they can easily secure the tower. Gumayushi's going to melt through that. But then this flank from Vizicachi, Big can just kind of play the slow game, keep them at arm's length. Really nice stun comes out from Senkux. Ono ends up losing his life initially. Vizicachi with the ultimate to create space, as Faker then can't offer any support. Gumayushi left isolated means that Densi's able to secure a kill.
Yep, and a lot of T1 just using the base gate. Zeus and Carry are both using it to get out of dodge. Of course, Zeus is finally going to go down to Senkux on the backside of the fight, but T1 almost able to get out of there with only a single death. Still, the goal does not lie. You can't out-aim your opponent in this game. You can sometimes, but when they're 10k gold ahead of you, it's pretty tricky. You have to outthink them, find better situations.
It certainly is. It looks like they might be waiting for the dragon. I mean, T1 have such a huge gold advantage. I don't think they necessarily need to. They can play on all 3 lanes if they want to. You can already see Ona moving up towards top. Not the most impressive Briar performance, I will admit.
True.
Oh, Faker forced
But this is now the global standard for Briar and stage games. Just remember this, folks.
This is
if you're doing better this in your games, you know, bring it up. Reference this game. Anyway, Carry.
Yeah, just flash into a wall.
Yep.
Yes,
locked up, taken out. Big will take those.
Hey, the takeaway here is even world champions make mistakes. You know what I mean?
Most certainly. They might be in a league of their own, Vinny, but they are not above reproach.
Well, this is going to slow down the pressure from T1, that's for sure.
I mean,
40 kills in 27 minutes.
A decent pace. I think we can go for like 60, personally.
I reckon we can. I mean, if Big make it past 30, I think that that's going to defy definitely the expectations of the analysts. They've done a good job of finding some great fights. I don't think this has been as a one-sided affair. I mean, obviously the gold would say otherwise, but I like the fact that we've been seeing Big go toe-to-toe, look for these skirmishes wherever they can.
I like that they haven't just, you know, walked back, conceded every objective. When T1 has gone for a punch, they have gone for a counter punch. T1 probably favored in terms of gold, in terms of map control for the vast majority of this game, but Big have found their moments. Fake Gumi.
I love how people who only tune, like, they don't play the game much, they just tune into competitive, and like they're looking at the champion builds and they're like, why is my Varus building a top laner's build slash support?
Yeah.
Welcome to League of Legends.
This is League of Legends.
Yep, this is what it is.
Radiant Virtue Varus, everybody's favorite.
Yeah, the obvious Giant's belt next for Varus.
A little Titanic action.
Yeah.
Varus, the Varus classic.
Varus
can't
classic,
he build?
yeah. Old school.
Ooh, Briar
Oh,
connected
here we
to the
go.
chest bullet. That's going to be big. Vizicachi not in the area. He's meanwhile locked up in the mid lane. He could try to TP out of that one. Faker already finding the knockup. Jessica instantly cut down. Leon now running. Densi needs to find the reset onto somebody to try to turn this fight back. He can take away Faker. Maybe he can just turn into the Nico, find the lockup. But Guma's too damn strong. Owner as well, just running in there. It's a triple kill for Gumayushi on the bottom side.
Yeah, I mean, he is the wall that Big cannot get through. He's only experienced 1 death this whole game. And he may very well be looking to end it right here, right now. Pushing on the bot side of the map with the rest of T1. 30-second death timers on Senkux. 20 on the other 2. Big, this could very well be their last line of defense.
Vizicachi. Not going to get anybody. Quick flash out of safety means Vizicachi is in no man's land. Him and Densi are going to be in trouble here. His owner now walks forward. All of the carries are here. Come up, it's not doing a heck of a lot of damage. Vizicachi's still going to drop there. The pullback as well. And T1's first victory coming through clean. 29 minutes. 46 kill game. And ultimately, strong start for T1 most certainly, showing off some of their flashier picks in the first game, maybe to the surprise of few, but all 10 of those champions no longer going to be available, and it was a banging Game 1 videos.
Certainly was. I'm excited to see what they can do. It's a gauntlet of a day for T1.